Oh, glorious. Oh. Right. Shake off that rust, Myro. It's time to goo. Oh. Oh, deep stretch. I am rusty from the rack of goo. Ugh. Right. You marvelous monkey. Let's go this. Shall we remind the people? We shall. Painting goo 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 goo. Sip sip. Oh, glorious. Painting goo 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 goo. Oh, goo 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 goo. Painting goo. It's painting goo. It's feckin' goo. Painting me, painting you. Painting goo. Painting goo. Painting goo. Oh, stretching goo. Painting goo 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 goo. Painting goo 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 goo. Oh, something cricked in my spider. That felt nicer. Painting goo goo goo. Painting goo goo goo. It's painting goo. Painting goo. It's painting goo. It's feckin' goo. It's feckin' goo. It is. Painting me. I fucked it up. It's through. It's painting goo. Oh, sip sip. Painting goo. Right, Myro. Query, I am a bit rusty. We shall rely on your stoicism and consistency, my petrified primate. Take it away and remind the people of painting goo. Goo, goo, goo. Painting goo. Ah. Painting goo 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 goo. Goo 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 goo. Goo 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 goo. It's painting feckin' goo. It's painting goo. Painting goo. Painting goo. Painting goo. Painting goo. Painting goo. Goo goo goo. Goo 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 goo. Ah! I cannot do the highest. I can only go low. Ugh. I'm too masculine. Too much testosterone in my demi-divine body. To sound like Gurry Man. Painting goo. It's painting goo. It's faking goo. Oh, we are back. And if you have any honor, you 30 mortars, you will place a tip in the monkey's bowl for bringing you some beautiful tunage this fine Monday. Pay the monkey, because I do not. Welcome to PEINTEINGU! Ah, a week with no PEINTEINGU. I'm surprised some of you survived. The Rokuro Samurai village is in ruins. We have sent some of the grid pigs to help rebuild the tragic event that was the former samurai village. They could not handle it. A week without PEINTEINGU, and they lost their shit. 3 days in, they murdered all the females and started painting the wars with their blood. Unfortunate. I thought that having a local samurai village would help morale from time to time. Nothing more entertaining than having some vicious warriors to watch train with wooden sticks. Very entertaining. But brutal murder, not so entertaining. Or, from time to time, you know. I do like my violent video games. But when it's an actual samurai village, which, for legal reasons, it is not an actual samurai village. Nobody died. There are no dead females. Not that I know of. Excuse me, whilst I descend to do proper PEINTEINGU posture. Ah, the stool was a bit stiff. Not surprising. We are all a tad rusty today. Ah, I know. A cleansing of the chi. Tobias, my feathery friend, shall we? I send cleansing vibrations using my tiny dong. Can you feel it? Can you feel it coursing through your spina? Your spina is reminding you that it is time for the goo. Glorious Java. Glorious Java. Emmanuel Godsonu, welcome. Twiggeru, Brother Stabberu, Desmondu, Scousperu. The Japanites are here in frying form, despite an absence of more than 7 days? 7 days? When was the last goo? Over a week! Yes, over a week with no goo. Including the weekend. The samurai village is in ruins. The Monkey King is no doubt laughing at me. Looking down from Chinese heaven. Giggling. Like that furry bitch does. Sitting on a branch in heaven. One of those heaven branches. The trees in Chinese heaven. Very old. Very old indeed. But despite being old, their branches are still strong enough to hold the Monkey King's fat ass. You heard me. You heard me, you fat fuck. Right! My bitterness for the rancid Monkey King aside, it is time to engage the goo. My apologies if you hear some foreign noises. The local construction workers are at it again, directly outside my abode. It is hilarious having giant machinery destroy everything in sight right outside your house. I have placed my royal rag on my demi-divine knee in preparation for the goo. I now need to get my bitches wet. I have some new bitches. Paint, paint. Paint, paint. Which bitch shall I begin with? We are returning to Africa again. So many fucking countries in Africa. Paint, paint. Risotto. Risotto, Africa. Beautiful location. As far as Google has told me, showed me. We have a unicorn, a hag, or a hog, or both, and an obelisk to paint I was finding it difficult to name today's goo. Yes, people do sometimes confuse risotto in Africa with the well-known, is it French? Italian dish? Risotto. It is very similar in pronunciation. If your English is any good whatsoever. Your English? Yes, your English! My English is excellent. What was I saying? Ah, yes. I was having trouble naming this episode this morning as I was preparing for the goo. African obelisk unicorn doesn't really roar off the tongue, does it? No, it does not. So I was thinking African unihag. That'll work. African unihag. Oh god. Right. In my absence from the goo, I purchased a new tour. It is gloriously handy. You might be able to see it. My trolley. It is a trolley on wheels. It is glorious. It contains all my goo. And it's right there. It's all right there. And it's color-coded. My atheism? My autism is vibrating. Are my reds, are my oranges and browns, and are my greens and blues. Paint! I love it. It's glorious. Shout out to Mr. Pricer. They have everything I could possibly need, apart from high-quality paints. Although, I say that, and the poster paints that I recently bought from Mr. Pricer are not too shit. They're not great, but they're not shit. Not being shit is pretty good. Sip, sip! Right. We shall start with the unicorn. Actually, we shall finish the background. We shall finish the background. If I remember correctly, there is supposed to be a waterfall in the middle. Where's my whiter? Ah! Of course. Of course I left it over there. Shit. Defender us! My new goo trolley is glorious. It allows me to have so much more room to maneuver. Right. We now rode the parrot with the goo. Oh, glorious. Some white. Gloriously fluid, creamy, buttery white. Don't forget to use your divine rag, your royal rag. Wipe away any excess goo. Wasting goo is a sin. Blasphemy here on Painting Goo. Some brack. Painting goo 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 goo. Oh, it farted. We have black. We have white. Where's my bitches? This bitch, that bitch, this bitch. No, where's that Winston? Is it Winston? Windsor and Newton. Winston. Get your bitch nice and wet. Then beat her. She is now ready for the goo. Some of the brack has tried to escape the parrot. This shall not stand. Get back over there, coward. Painting goo 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 goo. Right. So, first things first. A unicorn. Right. So, we are in Ivari, in Lesotho, Africa. Methinks I want to darken the background a bit before I engage in the waterfall. But that does not mean I cannot quickly prot down some early signs of this. My tiny mister is running raw. Its squirts are shamefully weak. Right, there we go. Ah, gloriously fluid acrylics. Beautiful. No pirates were harmed in the Firmingu of PEINTEINGU for the last time, oh Peter. A poor parrot constantly being covered in goo. Shall construct the most natural waterfall. Beautiful. Right, some brew. Where's my sky brew? Sky brew. Some sky brew. Put that there. Some permanent Reminiero. I love Reminiero. It is a glorious color. Glorious color. In my humble opinion, in my demi-divine opinion, Perm Remin is actually yellow. And simple yellow is kind of orange. Perm red. Come here to me, you big, thick fuck you. Glorious. Oh! Is Rizzo outside your hut, Defender? The unmistakable sound of a wide road backing up was present. Paint. A wide road backing up. Like I said in the beginning, my apologies. Paint. Paint. There is intense destruction and construction happening right outside my gaffer. Paint, paint. Paint, paint. Painting goo goo goo. Painting goo goo goo. Goo goo. Ah, it's good to be throwing the goo again. Gloriously beautiful. Painting goo 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 goo. Yeah. Huh. Hey, yeah. Painting goo goo goo. That's beautiful. Few things are more majestic than a beautiful waterfall. Painting goo 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 goo. Goo 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 goo. Painting goo goo. Painting goo goo goo. Painting goo 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 goo. Painting. Google. Paint, paint. Paint, paint. It's a bit straighter. His water must be more fluid. I am so masculine. Water becomes straight around me. Paint, paint. Paint, paint. Paint, paint. Paint, paint. Painting goo, goo, goo. More brew. Sky brew. Sky brew is a beautiful brew. Every time I say brew, I get a thirsty. Painting goo 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 goo. Did we ruse Marju? Ah! She will probably remember that I exist. Perhaps a week is too wrong. After a week, Margie forgets you exist. I don't know. Should probably show up. Painting goo 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 goo. Yeah. Oh, glorious Java. Okay. Hey, yeah. Some Viridian green. Actually, no. I shall simply make it. I shall make the green. Put some yarrow there. Painting goo 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 goo. Take a good dollop of brew. Now we have a rich middle green. A dash of red. And we immediately have a completely different green. Glorious. Paint, paint. Paint, paint. More brew. There we go. Paint, paint. Paint, paint. Paint, paint. Painting. Goo goo. Painting. Goo goo. Paint, paint. Glorious. Paint, paint. Painting, goo goo. Ding. It's beautiful and fascinating that simply using different shades of the same color can produce much effect. Painting, goo goo. Painting goo 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 goo. Painting goo 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 goo. A squirt to keep the goo flowing. It dries very quickly, which I love. But if it dries quickly, one must be quick. Hi. Painting goo 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 goo. Excellent. Beautiful mountainside. Beautiful waterfall. How could you possibly ask for more? If you had any honor, you would pay for painting. 30 mortars. Desmondo, your picture of you and Prank Sama was hilarious. I loved it. So fucking funny, you. Painting, goo goo, goo goo goo, paint paint. Oh, glorious! Painting grass, trees, foliage. I love it. Very satisfying. Ooh. Rapid repetition of patterns, textures, different strokes of the brush. So satisfying. So beautiful. And I haven't even started painting the unicorn. Methinks the sky could be a bit brighter. Domo, Defender-sama. I aim to produce laughter among my friends. To think the simplest props are the most ingenious indeed. Simple humor. The best things are quite often simple. Take some white. Paint, paint! Blue sky! Oh, it's beautiful. Paint, paint! Paint, paint! Paint, paint! Paint, paint! Paint, paint! Paintingu, goo, 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 goo. Paintingu, goo, 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 goo. Ah, much better. Much better. Nice and bright too. Excellent. Here. Here. Hey, some more euro. A dash of brew. We have that beautiful, vibrant green again. I love it. So beautiful. I was playing Red Dead Redemption with Desmondo-san. Desmondo-sama. I have to actually learn how to speak Japanese. I am always left in awe at how beautiful Red Dead Redemption 2 is. Its environments are breathtaking, glorious. My favorite are areas similar to this. Rocky mountains, fertile earth, dense tree lines. Varied verticality. Mountains, valleys. Absolutely beautiful. Painting. Goo goo. Paint, paint. Paint, paint. Paint, paint. Paint, paint. Paint, paint. Paint, paint. Paintingu, go go. Paintingu, go go, go go. Go even darker in there. Even darker. Painting, goo goo goo, goo goo. A dash of red. Mein Gott, Himmel. Red is so powerful. It's glorious. A jab of brew. You would like BC. Except for the fact it is Canada. Painting goo 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 goo. Painting goo 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 goo. Yes, excellent. Some areas, Rook. Spot on. Others, not so much. This is the way of things. Paint, paint. My God. Sounds like a dragon. Paint, paint. Paint, paint. Mountain. Africa's beginning to grow on me. Paint, paint. I must make this color? Perhaps? A slightly mustardy green. Paint, paint. Painting. Goo goo. Oh, glorious! I love bright green moss over dark earth. It's beautiful. Painting goo 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 goo. So beautiful. We have a beautiful mountains and lush green forest too. My favorite environment too. I would love to go hunting. Yeah. Yeah. Right. I am not doing a wrong goo today. It is my birthday, and the female has decided to stay home and bake me cookies. So I have possibly the best excuse to not goo for too long today. I shall be finished in approximately the next 15 minutes. So my sincerest apologies. You will have to wait till tomorrow for a proper goo sesh. But I shall at least paint you a pretty unicorn before I leave. Or most of it anyway. I say pretty. Probably very derpy. Methinks. Where shall I put you? Good enough. Good enough. This unicorn's going to be kind of fat. Faticorn. I am definitely changing the name of this episode to African Unirag. Unihag. Unirag. Unihag. Definitely. I was finding it so difficult. To think of a name. But that is hilarious. This is a decent silhouette of a horsey come unicorn. Methinks I shall place the rag astride the unicorn. We have a oh, I already read that one. Beware of African fungi. They were bracken or they touch with prolonged exposure. Goddamn African fungi. Paint! Fenrir-sama is blessed with such a roving female. Day-long cookie session. Good for fattening, indeed. If I don't put on a stone in the next 48 hours, I will be very displeased. The female will be frogged for her inability to fatten me up. Paint. Special boys and their celebrations. Pish posh. Fatten your mare up with you. Oh, she's trying. Painting goo. Look at that! Majestic! Epic! Glorious! Glorious Unicornicus! gonna make it so derpy looking. It's gonna be the derpiest fucking unicorn you've ever seen in your life. And I do think I will praise the hag upon the corn. Painting. Goo goo. Okay. Where the unicorn is drying. Where am I going to place this obelisk? Methinks... Yeah, methinks here. Yes, my beautiful female. Hmm? Oh, perfect timing. You should just hold him as soon as possible. Yeah, alright, yeah. Well, I'm gonna wrap it up in like the next 10 minutes anyway. Alright, go on. Paint, paint! Paintingu, goo goo. Oh, glorious! Painting, goo 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 goo. It will not be that bright when it is finished. We shall place symbols upon it. Perhaps some Nordic symbols. Did Vikings have obelisks? I don't think so. Maybe they did. Painting, goo 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 goo. goo. Bring forth the Derpicorn! Derpicorn is a brilliant name. Sweet goo. It is! Beautiful, is it not? My skills in the goo are definitely improving. Paint, paint! Paint, paint. Grifu-sama was very satisfied with his family goo. It was a great honor to paint a family bear painting for Grifu-sama. He is in the prant today, I believe. That's why he is not attending the goo. Like many of you. He is a hard-working, filthy mortar. Despite being filthy and mortar, he has honor. Ah! Margio! Welcome to PEINTEINGU, Margio. Unfortunately, I shall only be gooing for another 3 minutes. Well, 2 minutes. Today is a short goo. First one back is my birthday today, so I have a prance. How was the week away with no goo, Margie? Did you weep in the absence of the goo? Oh, glorious. Painting. Goo goo. Indeed, Emmanuel. It appears you have an honor. You and Margie. The most recent additions to the PEINTEINGU patronage appear to have some honor about you. Slowly, but surely, we shall gather a vast and diverse clan. Do not let the wokeists take the word diverse. It is a useful word. Groups should be diverse. Organically diverse. Can't have everyone on the team being good at the same shit, otherwise what's the point? Everybody has a place. Everybody has a purpose. My purpose is to paint the goo. That is my purpose. Is to paint the goo for you. Is my purpose. Manware has some honor. True. Man, I fucking love Faulty Towers. Manuel, I knew it. Mucho Buru Ali. Okay? Mucho Buru Ali. No entiende, señor. There is too much butter on these trays. No. Señor, it's not a on these trays. It's a uno, dos, tres. Seriously, if you've never watched Faulty Towers, fucking watch it. Like, seriously, one of the funniest things going. Well, it's not going anymore. Ah! I'm over my timer. Right, my beloved Japanites. I know it was a short goo, but it is a beautiful goo, and there is still much work to do. Despite having a pet hatred for the amount of times we have arrived in Africa, this one is turning out quite well. It's rubbery. Right, are you 30 mortals and my beloved Japanites? I know nothing. I know nothing. Yeah, Manuel knows what I'm talking about. Fucking like Faulty Towers. Watch Faulty Towers. If you do anything this week, watch at least one episode. The first episode of Faulty Towers. Some of the best comedy you'll ever fucking see in your life. Right, my beloved Japanites and all you other 30 mortals. I hope you have enjoyed today's goo, despite it being brief. I shall return tomorrow, same timer, same pricer, with a longer goo, a proper goo. In the meantime, be good, be true, and be beautiful. And I shall see you soon. From all of us here at the PEINTEINGU family, we wish you many blessings and bid you sayonara.